Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Friday market webcast. All right, halfway through January, and the bulls had every opportunity. We talked about it all week. Every opportunity to get through 38.24 half, every opportunity to stay above 38.05. They didn't do either one, and so the consequences of not being able to do that meant another trip back to the weekly pivot. So yesterday, this is your regular session yesterday. I mean, it's basically a completely dead stick until the end. And you had a little bit of a sell-off at the end, lower high, and then they push it back down. They go and do weekly lows, matching lows at weekly pivot. Good job. Give me a break. And they're also the weekly lows. But we've had one trip down there, bounced, one trip down there. They took this back up to the 9-day, 37.83. You can see the hourly mid-band kind of coming down to help. If it can hold here, you have the opportunity to close below weekly pivot by the end of the day, and that would be, then your right now, your resolution to this consolidation is to the downside. So it tightened up. These bands were as tight as we've seen since New Year's Eve, and you finally got the resolution. They can only get so tight before something has to give. So you got to keep an eye on weekly pivot today. Keep an eye on the 9-day. You've got volume weighted average price at 79.5. Our proprietary moving average is at 78. It's banging in around there right now. Up above, hourly mid at 86. So what do the bulls want to do? Well, you definitely want to hold this. You want to get above both the hourly mid band and the 9-day. And you want to try to close somewhere up here, preferably something with a 38 on it. If you're the bears, just keep doing what you've been doing in Globex. Hold the 9, hold the hourly mid. Try to, a close down in and around weekly pivot would be a win, considering all the potential for things to go very wrong for the bears this week. Basically putting themselves in a position with a bunch of higher lows, and we had talked about that, to take out the highs and really run. Not saying we're not going to do that next week. I don't know what we're going to do next week. I only know what we're doing right now, and right now you got to keep an eye on these two areas. It's going to be big. So that's all I've got. Everybody have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic weekend. Be safe, be healthy, take care. Trade them well. Come check out the room. Check us out on Facebook. We just opened up a new Facebook group if anybody wants to apply for that. My vision on that is going to be you're going to have webcasts. We'll get some of the free webinars transferred over there. We'll have some other programs and stuff. It's a great way for everybody that watches all these, whether you are a subscriber in the room or not a subscriber in the room, to get together and interact. So take a look for that over on Facebook. Princeton Trader, trading education, not that hard to find. All right, guys, take care. Trade them well. Talk to you Monday. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.